Hey, welcome to the Television Help Desk. I'm Oliver, and today we're going to be talking about how to set up a basic PA speaker system. This is going to be good for events like DJ sets, music performances, panels, basically any time you need sound amplified enough to fill up a space. Currently, Television has three types of speakers available: the Mackie SRM 350, the Rockville Titan 15, and the Mackie SR 1530. Aside from the speakers themselves, all you're going to need is a mixer, its power cable, and a couple XLR cables. In this case, only three. Two for our main outputs, and one for our microphone input. The first thing you're going to want to do is place your speakers and mixers wherever they're going to be for your event. Doing this first just makes cable routing easier throughout the rest of the process. Speaker placement can vary, but in general, you want them raised and evenly spaced so that everyone in the audience gets an even amount of sound. If your speakers or speaker stands are going to be placed on unstable ground or otherwise likely to be tipped over, you can use sandbags like these to help secure them. It's important to note that feedback is what happens when the output of the speaker runs into the input of the microphone. So to help avoid that, when arranging your setup, make sure the microphone is behind the speakers and the speakers are facing out away from wherever the microphone will be. To get a better understanding of the speaker itself, let's take a look at the back of the Rockville Titan 15. For now, all we're going to need to identify is where our power goes and where our inputs are. Just note that this will vary speaker to speaker. Now, before we make any connections, we're going to make sure all power is off and all volume is down. If we make connections while power is on and volume is up, it can lead to pops and clicks that can cause damage in the speakers, and we want to avoid that. With that out of the way, we can go ahead and start making connections. So you're going to want to plug in the power to your mixer, and plug in the power to your speaker. You will need to turn this power cable clockwise to run power through the speaker, but we're going to hold off on that until we've got everything set up. Next, we're going to use two XLR cables to run from the mixer's main outputs, one for the left and one for the right. We're just going to run those directly into the channel input on the back of the speaker. Now, for whatever inputs you have, whether it's an instrument or a laptop, or in this case we have a microphone, the first thing you're going to want to do is turn the volume all the way down on your mixer. This is another thing about those pops and clicks that can cause damage. Once that's handled, you just plug cable right into your input source, and then directly into whatever channel you have open on the mixer. If you're wanting to play music from your phone or laptop, you should be able to use any regular 1/8" aux port. Just plug one into your sound source and one into the 1/8" jack for channels 9 and 10 on the mixer. Next, you're going to want to make sure your mixer settings are leveled out. It should look something like this image. If not, take a moment to pause the video and make sure all the knobs are aligned the way they should be. Next, power the mixer first, then power the speakers. Turn the volume back up and you should hear playback just fine. When using the mixer for sound check and setup, you should turn the lower level knob up to unity in the middle, and then use the gain knob to slowly raise the volume until you hear the channel clearly. Once the event is up and running, make sure to only use the lower level knobs to change the volume. Television does offer a wireless microphone set, and it's just as easy to use. All you have to do is turn on the bass, turn on the microphone with the power button in the back, check the channel of the microphone and make sure the frequency number displayed is the same as on the bass, and use that channel as your output directly into the mixer. And there you have it. With everything in this video, you should be able to set up your own PA system for your event. If you found the video helpful at all, drop a like and a comment below. Thanks for watching.